to the stage is a one-of-a-kind act. Put your hands together and welcome up Suzanne Flagg!
One of a kind. Yeah, like, you know, it's not she's funny, she's silly, she's just a one of a kind, you know. I'm Flagg, Suzanne Flagg. I'm proud to be American, you know. Growing up, they used to say to us, like, I pledge allegiance to Suzanne Flagg, you know. I like it. Flag the fag, you know, whatever, who cares? It's all about the flag. I don't like it. Doesn't take much to like. I like it all. So, yeah, I'm wearing the stockings, not trying to be sexy. They're actually support stuff, you know. They're called Teddos, you know. My shorts, you know, I'm an older woman, so we wear the skirts, you know. You know, I don't want to show that nastiness, you know. But you still want to be a little sexy, you know. I have the hose, you see that? Woo-hoo! Yeah, it's a medical thing, you know. It's not like a sexy garter belt or stuff like that. I'm 58, you know. These are medical hoses, you know. Show you a little look at her, she's embarrassed. Whatever, don't worry, I'm not going to follow you later on, you know. You and your boyfriend, you know. I'm going to follow them home, you know. Don't scare everyone, you know. But, yeah, I like it, you know. I you know, being older, you know, you get varicose veins, you know. That's what's happening with my legs, the varicose veins, you know. But most people don't like the varicose veins. I like varicose veins, you know. Gives me something to do, you know. I'm a cheap woman. I don't want to get any, you know, tattoos. I'm afraid of that. So I just take the varicose veins and I paint them, you know. Sexy. But, you know, it doesn't matter. I'm married. No ring. Because I don't like the ring, you know. I get swelling, you know, my legs get swollen, you know. My fingers get swollen, I don't want to wear the ring. Who cares, you know, cheap girl, you know. Married, you know. My husband saw me once, he didn't see me actually, he heard me. He goes, oh God, I don't want to do that again, you know. Come home to that noise, you know. But it's like, you know, my voice and my character, because this is the character. You can't do this all the time, you know. You'll meet me later on and I'm like this. I'm like dead woman because I have no energy left, you know. But it actually helps you. If anyone wants to be the caricature of me, you know, and save people, you know. Just relax, shake it, you know, shake it. Who cares if anyone looks at you? So I lived in New York and I was walking down the street, and this is when I was in my 20s, you know. It was that time of the month, you know, that women get, you know, they're 20, but they get a little bloatiness, and they're not feeling good, and I wasn't feeling good, you know. So this guy was walking past me and he's looking at me and I'm like, oh, I'm not feeling good and I'm not in the mood to get mugged or beat up. You know, I'm feeling, you know, the monthly thing was happening. So he came over and I was like, and he grabbed my ass. He goes, and I go, because I couldn't believe anyone was attracted to me. And he apologized and he was like, sorry, ma'am, you know. And I'm like, no. no one's gonna come after women, you know, that guy's not gonna try to grab anyone again, you know. So, yeah, you make the noise, you know, like you're, because I was sexy back then, you know, you're 20 years old, you know, you're sexy, whatever. You're fresh as a daisy. So, you know, somebody, you can feel when someone's gonna attack you, you know. You just go like this, you know. No one's gonna come after you, you know. It's this sexiness, you know. I heard them, you know, in Manhattan, people are like, why are you walking around, you know, dressed like that? You know, I'm like, I have this. You know. It works, I'm telling you. Do it, right? Anyway, here he comes. He's my boy toy. He has a girlfriend, but I like hugging him anyway. Here he comes. I love him. He's so cute.
Suzanne Flatt. I met her 40 years ago on the streets of Manhattan. Alright guys, make some noise for your next comedian coming up on the stage. It's Royce Collins!